Okay, welcome back to Ion Radio. Today we are playing Mission 4 for us. It is Mission 10 in the book, Face of the Enemy. So, just to summarize it, the clan wanted to talk to the locals, and the meeting did not go well. So now they set off explosions under their hover tanks. Shame, shame, shame. So at the beginning of it, reconnaissance, we have the early recon from last turn. So we get to remove any 2 of the waypoints that are currently on the map. So Ken, which ones would we like to remove?
John, I think we're going to remove this one, and we're going to remove this one. So we do not know what those 2 are. We're just going to put them over here, and they're gone.
Perfect. So our forces, we have 640 available to us, and we're going to be using 347 of them. We decided just basically to leave our lightest of mechs at home. So for our forces, we have deployed basically in the middle. This is going to be a battle line. In the Timber Wolf, we have Gravehammer, who just got upgraded to skill 3. Next to him is the Commander, Redline, in the Star Adder. We have on the Jade Hawk, Freddy, our knife specialist, who just became an assassin. On the Shadow Hawk, we have Barfly. He is hidden right behind everything else. And then we have a Spider off to the side. And the last part of our gun line is the Loki Mark II, the Rifleman, and the Warhammer. Okay, in front of us we have 3 of the local heavy APCs. They are all the same. They all have taken a motive hit from the explosions that were set off underneath them. So they have a TTM of 1 and a movement of 8 hover now. On the opponent's side, their commander is in a Thunderbolt 2C. He is skill 2 and menacing right in front of him. Off to the side, we have a Bane 3 with skill 3, and then we also have a Summoner H, skill 3. There are 2 other units that haven't been placed on the board yet, a Holler 6 and a Locust 2C. The primary objective is resolve the situation. There are 3 ways to do this. The first one is duel. During the movement phase, the Thunderbolt 2C withdraws due to the Force Withdraw special rule. Escape. During the movement phase, the following 3 conditions must all be true. There are no more heavy hover APCs on the map. At least 1 heavy APC has to escape, and at least 180 PV of your forces have to escape as well. Or overpower. During the end phase, you have destroyed at least 3 enemy mechs other than the Thunderbolt 2C. Secondary objectives: bring the pain. Gain 200 SP for each enemy mech you destroy. This sortie ends immediately when you have completed one of the primary objectives. If you have not completed any of the primary objectives by the end of turn 7, or if all 3 heavy hover APCs are destroyed, the sortie is a failure. Bum 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 bum. Also to note, we can't actually destroy the Thunderbolt 2C. He will always survive on 1 structure, and he is immune to the movement MP critical hit. The last thing for that early recon that we did, we gain edge tokens. We have added 1 edge token to the Mad Cat pilot, Grave Hammer, and we've also added 1 more edge token to the Shadowhawk pilot, Barfly. Okay, we're gonna roll up initiative for turn 1. We are the blue dice, they are the green dice, and I really, really, really hope we win. Which this is the second mission in a row that someone has rolled snake eyes on the opening roll.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that's because they were snaky and they planted those explosives.
Yeah.
So we are going to win initiative. And the way this is going to work, we have 11 units to their 3. So for basically, they're going to move a unit, we move 4. They're going to move a unit, we move 4. They're going to move a unit, we move 3.
And they start out with the Thunderbolt. So let's see what we do. Star Captain Conrad Sender is activating first in his Thunderbolt 2C. Taking a look at what we have, he's the first one to move, but there are enemy units within 30 inches, so he takes a balanced approach. Looking at all the units in terms of what he can do, he's looking for the ideal red. We're focusing in on the center tank after all is said and done. So he wants to do ground movement, he wants to keep that tank at medium range, and then he wants cover against enemies, and if possible, occupy woods. So he's just going to slowly back himself up right here into the edge of the woods, and he will be targeting that tank, but TMM of 1, John.
We're going to obliterate him in turn 1. We have to move 4 units. 3 of them are going to be tanks, so we're going to just move all 3 of them at the same time, and they're going to be moving their 8 inches backwards like so.
And they do keep their targeting bits.
They only have, actually, let's just put them all.
Yeah, behind.
Behind. A whole pile of stuff. They only have TTM of 1.
We get 1 mech to move also, John. So our fourth unit to move is going to be the Shadowhawk. Barfly is the mech warrior here. He is going to maneuver. By the way, the Shadowhawk is one of my favorite mechs. He is going into base contact with both of these 2 tanks. We are going to spend 1 edge token to give him the nimble status. So this kind of allows him to up his TMM. So instead of being 2, he's now at 3. And again, because he's protecting those tanks at base contact, he might be able to take the hits.
Next, we're going to activate the Summoner H. It is Skirmisher card 414. It's going to be taking the balance approach. It's going to be targeting the red, and that means it's going to be targeting that tank right there. It has the option to occupy woods. Handy dandy, there's a woods right in front of it. and cover versus the most enemies, and line of sight to at least an enemy that is moved and an ally within 6 inches. I think it's just going to move right here at the edge of the forest for a TTM of 2. Our first movement of the second group of 4 mechs is going to be the leader. He's going to charge forward. Redline in his Star Adder is going to move right to here with a TTM of 2, and we are at short range of the Thunderbolt, but medium range of the Summoner.
All right, Gravehammer's the next mech to move. He's in his Timberwolf. He's going to move right next to the Star Adder, and also getting a TMM of 2, close range to the Summoner, but medium to, Thunderbolt, and close to the Summoner, or medium to the Summoner.
Okay, next we're going to be moving Freddy. Freddy wants to be a little bit closer than everyone else, so he's going to move right in front of these other mechs. He's going to be close range again to the Thunderbolt and medium range to the Summoner.
That Freddy. All right, so Warhammer moves up next. Warhammer currently is no named pilot, but that's okay. We're moving pretty much the full 8 inches, going right here. We're going to stay like this, though, just so that we're not worried about that Bane. Close range to the Thunderbolt, medium range to the Summoner. Were we noticing a pattern here, John? All right, so the Bane is the last Jade Falcon to move. We're at a missile boat, card 542. Taking a look, he's taking a balanced approach. His target is going to be the Warhammer, and he's just going to move forward, trying to stay away from the spider. And when he moves up there, he has his shot. So, John, that's where he winds up, and that comes back to us for the next round of movement.
Okay, we're going to activate the spider. It's going to just do ground movement. It is 16, so it almost can reach the edge of this board. And we're just going to run it right around here, right behind that Bane.
That's either going to be the most brilliant move ever, John, or that guy is dead next turn.
I mean, TTM of 3, and if I needed to, we could just jump out
away.
of there if we need to. But, yeah. That's the spider doing spider things.
Ion Raiders, we are very aggressive. So we've got 2 more mechs to move after that devastating spider, fantastical stuff. We're going to start with the Rifleman. Rifleman's just going to slowly work his way and creep around behind the little plateau here. TMM of 1. He's got cover, but we've got some options in terms of what we want to hit. We've got 1 mech left to go.
Our last mech is going to be the Loki. The Loki is going to go into these trees here, and it's going to have a TTM of 1.
I think we're ready to go into combat?
Yes, that's going to do it for movement. We're going to come back with the Jade Falcon's shooting phase. So we're going to start off. The Thunderbolt 2C is going to open up on the Warhammer directly in front of it. It is going to be using 2 overheat for a total of 6 dice, needing a grand total of 3s.
So here we go, John. Let's see if I can roll really, really, really low. No. I think that's everything hits. 3, 4, 5, 6. That is 6 hits on the Warhammer, John.
It has 1 armor remaining. So next, it's going to be the Summoner. Its card really wants to attack what's lost the most armor. Surprise, that's the Warhammer. And what an ally has already attacked. So that's the Warhammer. It needs 7s on 5 dice. This could straight out kill the mech if all hit.
All right, well, John, I'm going to try and roll low again. Here we go. Woo! Got a couple to jump. That doesn't look good. That's a miss. We're looking for 7s, right?
Yes.
That's a miss. That's a hit. So we've got 2 hits, John. Unfortunately, they're 2 really good hits.
112, correct?
112.
So it's going to be into the structure, and you have to roll 2 critical hits.
Critical hit 1. 5.
5 is no critical hit. Good job.
That's a good roll. That's a good roll. I'm happy with that roll. Here's the second one. This was the 12s. Ooh.
That is going to be a mech destroy. Yikes, you just headshot that mech. Good thing it wasn't a named pilot.
Yeah.
Okay, so now the Bane is going to be shooting at its closest target. It's going to be the Loki. It's going to need 7s. And you get 8 dice. It is a monster shooting.
So, John, I'm going to make a point to not roll 12.
Yeah, that would be great this time.
No 12s. We're looking for 7s. So only 4 of them hit, John. That's half of them.
Yikes. It still has 2 points of armor remaining. Now we have to figure out how we're going to retaliate.
So here we are, combat on our side. We took some decisions on how we want to approach this, and our first shot, just because, John, we might as well take it, we've got this rear shot to the Bane from the Spider. We have 3 sets of dice. We are looking for 5s.
Here we go, looking for 5s. 2 hits.
Our second shot, we're focusing in on the Thunderbolt, because this is our next important mech that we need to get, the most important. The Timberwolf is going to fire at the Thunderbolt. We're also going to overheat 2 here and roll 9 sets of dice. Worth noting that this is Gravehammer, who has skill 3, making this a 5 to hit him, even with the cover.
5?
5s to hit, John.
We managed to roll Snake Eyes in 2 sets of 5s, but those hit. So that means we're going to do 8 points of damage.
That does get into the structure, John. So we get to roll for a crit.
Rolling for a critical. An 8.
So 8 is a weapon hit.
I'll take it.
So next shot, we're going to take the Jadehawk, also going to the Thunderbolt. We're looking for 6s. There are 5 points of structure left, John.
And so technically 4, because we can't do that last point of structure.
True.
Okay, here we go. Looking for what again?
6s.
That's going to be everything with an additional critical hit.
I'm loving this, John.
Here we go. Critical number 1 is going to be an 8. That's another weapon.
Another weapons hit, John.
Critical number 2. Can we roll another 8? 9.
No, it's a 9. That's no crit. No.
That's no crit. But he is hardcore in force withdraw, having only 1. He would have been dead, but he's a hero unit, and they won't let us kill him.
So, all right, next set of shots. We're looking at the Shadowhawk, because Shadowhawk has to do something here. And this is Barfly getting to make a shot. We're looking for 7s against the Bane, medium range, rolling 4 sets of dice.
Okay, we have edge to spend if we need to kick it up.
3 hits on that Bane, John. No edge needed.
Okay, 3 sets of dice for the Rifleman, also looking for 7. That's going to be 2 more hits.
All right, so next shot is going to be the Warhammer, because it's dead anyways. It's taking an overheat of 1, firing 5 sets of dice into the Bane because of cover, looking at 8s, John. Can we do it?
Of course, now I start rolling poorly. That's going to be 2 hits.
Too bad that one didn't have edge. So our next shot's going to be the Star Adder here. We have 8 dice, including our overheat 2. And we are looking for 8s. And this mech also can add some heat to the Bane, which I'm kind of hoping we can do.
That's going to be the red dice.
Red dice for the heat.
I'm looking for 8s.
Looking for 8.
We also have edge to spend.
Might not need to. That actually destroys it. Seriously. There goes the last armor, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's an even direct kill there, John. We don't even need anything on it. Wow. We got one more shot here, John. That's with the Loki. We might as well just fire at the summoner.
Yep, and there's no reason to overheat.
Nope.
Just so we have more stability for the next turn.
So we are looking at rolling 9s on 3 sets of dice, but you do have some heat stuff here.
Yep, the orange and the red dice are going to be heat dice. There's no edge to spend. We just roll it how it is. And what are we looking for?
We're looking for 9s.
Okay, so we're gonna get 2 hits, and one of them is going to add some heat. During the end phase, you can spend up to 2. So we're gonna spend 2 of our edge off the Blood Asp to remove 2 heat.
That's a cool ability. So we've got a downed Warhammer. We have a downed Bane. The Thunderbolt technically was destroyed, but can't be because it's a hero and it has plot armor.
So it is in force withdraw.
It is in force withdraw. Let's see, then checking objectives. We're still going on. He hasn't withdrawn. But because we did kill the Bane, that's worth 200 points to us down the road, John.
So we have to advance the card and read what it does. I believe it's probably going to switch to something else.
So let's see. If there's an enemy in one of your users, if the enemy lost more PV worth of units this turn, most definitely 69.
Yep.
So it goes to card C.
Okay, so they're on card C now, and we're going to advance the initiative track, and we're going to read in order what we're doing on that next. So that is going to be K and then J.
All right, John, here we go. K. Does Star Captain Conrad Sender have any more surprises in store? If there are any unrevealed waypoints on the map. There are. Choose any 2 and reveal them one at a time. Then move this waypoint to the next space on the turn track. It will trigger again next turn.
What's the farthest away from us as possible?
How about the ones in the trees right there on the north side of the map?
Let's do this one first.
Yep.
It is A.
All right. If you have the keyword Hidden Raid, I don't think we do. We do not. A point of elementals here springs into action. Replace this waypoint with Elemental AP Gauss Squad 5, Skill 3, and the Ambusher Infantry deck. Oh, I wasn't expecting that, John.
That is not what I expected. That's way worse than I thought it was going to be.
I'm suddenly concerned that there may be more mechs involved. All right, and what's the second one we want to take, John? I picked one. Maybe you're saying the first, maybe this one?
Let's go with this one.
Go with that one? All right, which one's that, John?
This one is B.
Hey, for Bravo. If you have keyword Hidden Raid, we do not. So a point of elemental springs into action, replaces.
Oh gosh, that's 2 elementals that we just added. That we're obviously editing out. That we've had to go grab the elementals because we didn't realize that they were in play. Okay, so that is K, and we move it to the next one. So
J. This was obviously a well-played trap, a well-planned trap. And you check your long-range scanners just in time to catch 2 more enemy mechs moving to flank your position. Roll a die to determine where the Locust deploys. So, John, roll a die.
6.
6. The southwest corner. Yeah. Place the Howler 6 in the other corner you did not roll. So that would be the northwest corner. These units will activate normally this turn.
Cool. That's going to do it for the first turn. Initiative for turn 2. We're at -2 because we won for the last turn.
Which means
we lose.
We lose.
So we're going to have to move units first. We decided to start off by moving 2 of our tanks. Now that there's surprisingly more units on the board because of the elementals, we don't have to move as many in a row. So we're going to move the yellow tank back to here for a TTM of 1, and we're going to move the orange tank back to here for a TTM of 1 as well.
Now this brings up the first Jade Falcon activation, which happens to be the Thunderbolt. So it's in force withdrawal. It's looking to get off the board as its primary item. So you know what, John, that's 8 inches. It can jump away.
Jumps 8 inches off the back of the table, retreating off the map.
And the primary objective here, resolve the situation, the duel. During the movement phase, if the Thunderbolt 2C withdraws due to the forced withdrawal special rule, the sortie ends immediately and we win.
So that's it.
And that's so John, let's I want to talk about this. That gun line that we did at the beginning that pretty much opened up on the Thunderbolt, I think was amazing, and we managed to take out the Bane at the same time.
Yeah, when we were looking at it, we're like, do we play defensively? And I'm like, no, let's just bum rush it. If we bum rush it, we should be able to kill it with all of our mechs.
Yeah.
And we did it. The Bane was just a bonus.
Yeah, 100% bonus.
And that's just for destroying our Warhammer. Hopefully at the end, we can roll and it's not actually destroyed and we can just pay to fix it. Outcome for 10. Name pilots earn up to 120 SP each. You were expecting ugly, and you got it. Clearly, the Star Captain is determined to die, but not without putting up a brutal fight in the meantime. You made a good faith effort at negotiations. What comes next is on him. Bested in combat, the furious Conrad Sender declares an immediate fighting withdrawal for all of his forces, giving you the opportunity to keep up the pressure and settle this conflict. The locals are pretty sure the Falcons have taken flight back to their main garrison. You gained the keyword duel. Next step, continue to sortie 11.
If any of your units were destroyed during the game, you must roll to determine the condition of the unit and its crew. If the unit fails a salvage check, to perform a salvage check, roll 2d6. To pass a salvage check, the result you need depends on the type of unit. 4+ for a battle mech.
Here we go. We're going to roll for the Warhammer. 6.
6. All right. The units are not truly destroyed in all other cases, so...